In the name of the University of St. Gallen, I would like to welcome you to our information event of our new program, Data Protection Officer. I'm Nadia Stauffacher, the program manager of this course. This is Samir Aliyev, the program director, who will shortly explain more about the program. But first, I would like to give you a quick overview of this information event. Samir will talk about the course in general for approximately 15 minutes. Thereafter, he will go a bit deeper and talk about the different modules and its speakers. During the whole time, you are more than welcome to ask your questions anytime. Therefore, please press the Q&A button at the bottom of your display. At the end of the presentation, we will answer all your questions. Now, I would like to thank you for your interest and your time and hand over for the presentation to Samir.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for your time during lunchtime. And we would like to invite you for our presentation and hope you will enjoy and you will get a practical insight and right information about our course in this short period. So let's start for presentation. First, we will see the agenda, that which companies they have to appoint data protection officers and the qualities and expert knowledge of data protection officers, why you have to study in our course, and of course, the modules, speakers, and terms and conditions. So as per Article 37 of GDPR, public authorities, the companies, they process sensitive data, large scale, and the companies, they monitor the individuals, data subjects, continuous and in large scale, they have to appoint data protection officer. What does it mean, core activities? You can imagine that the company, they process personal data for HR purpose, internal HR purpose, or the company, the HR business is their core business and they process large scale of CVs, resumes, and other personal data for their business purposes, HR business purposes. In this case, the company should appoint data protection officers. What about systematic monitoring? You can imagine that there's an e-commerce company and of course they are monitoring their visitors on the web page. They monitor the customers, which kind of color clothes they buy, what's the color of their shoes, and what size of month they buy. This is the monitoring of the data subjects, and the data, they collect large amount of data and they do it continuously. In this case, they need data protection officer. Or sensitive data, you can imagine that the hospitals, if you go to the hospitals, they will collect all your medical information and they will store it. It might be your operational information, it might be your other sickness information. This is the medical data and this is very sensitive data, special category of data. In this case, if it is large scale of processing, the company should appoint data protection officer, or at least they have to have data protection expert in the company. So data protection experts should have practical knowledge, professional experience, and of course, the other several qualities which we will see in the next slides. Today's the companies, they do very complex data processing activities. The legal department, IT department, compliance department, they all included to the processing, and the DPO should have deep knowledge of the business, of the process to guide the company in the right direction and implement all the data protection principles. The qualities and tasks of DPO. DPO should be legal and technical person. They will have, the person has all two information in one, and will help the company to implement all the principles and the requirements under the regulation and the law. And there are also other skills of the DPO, which is legal expertise on European and international privacy law, risk IT management to find out the risk and mitigate them, give them remediation. Also leaderships and communication, teaching, cultural skills are important because the DPO or data protection expert is the contact person of the data subject and the supervisory authority. Why you have to study at University of St.Gallen for Data Protection Officer CAS program? Because our course is containing legal, IT, information security and management part of the privacy all together, and we give the very high expertise and knowledge to our participants because we have top experts from Europe and Switzerland. The speakers will talk to you only about the daily experience and challenge in their company. We are not going to show the long legal texts or lectures to our participants, which is boring, but we will do it very entertainment way with real cases and scenarios. We will see it later with modules as well. In our course, you will learn Swiss, European and international data protection law. You will learn how to monitor the compliance program in your company and to do due diligence, to do internal audit of the privacy of your activities and other stuff. All of them are inside of our course. Then we have target audience, of course, out for our course. The target audience first, data protection specialist, IT specialist, information security specialist or managers, compliance, legal office professionals who are working for the legal office and they want to have another position or better career development. Of course, this is one of the biggest chance for the people to get data protection expertise. And auditors and controllers, privacy practitioners, and of course other individuals. It's the individual, and you can always consult to us and we will guide you in the right direction. Let me explain you our modules and speakers. Our course will start 20th of June. We will first go to Brussels. We have study missions. We will visit Bird and DLA People office there. They are one of the biggest privacy law firm in Europe, and their activities in privacy is really advisable for the companies. First, we will visit Bird and office, and there we will have workshop and seminar of the future of data protection, current challenges, and the future of data protection and the e-privacy, of course. Maybe next year, it's coming new regulation. The second day, we will visit DLA People office. There we will do top table exercises. This is incident response team. We will create an incident response team, and we will give the responsibility for our participants, and we will do all this exercise based on real scenarios and cases. So module 1, we will do it in Switzerland, in St. Gallen, most probably. We will start from human rights to the data protection concepts in Switzerland, the European Union, and key data protection terminology. Here we have very good speakers. I will introduce all of them. In first modules, we have Stefan Weiss, Dr. Stefan Weiss. He is a global DPO of Swiss Re, insurance company in Switzerland. And we have Daniel Saylor. He is a head of legal transformation at KPMG, one of the expert, data protection expert, best expert in Switzerland, of course. And we have Ursula Oettinger. She is also very active in privacy sector, and he is also from University of St. Gallen. Module 2 is data protection concept. Here you will learn all the principles, rules, lawfulness of processing, and the legal base of the processing like consent, legitimate interest, and also data subject access rights. The speakers are from Norway, Switzerland, and Netherlands again. Lars Vinden, he's a corporate privacy counsel at the telecommunication company in Norway. And we have Elif Kievos Cortes. She's a lecturer at the University of Hague. And we have Thomas Steiner. He's the head of privacy team at Fischer law firm in Switzerland, in Zurich. Module 3, we will talk to you about international transfer of personal data, which is adequacy decisions, privacy shield with America, with US, and of course, binding corporate rules, module contracts for international transfer. We have a speaker from France. She's a head of privacy office and a global DPO of Chanel brand, and she's also consulting to European Commission on data protection legislation. Then we have module 4, data protection compliance in financial data, medical data, employment data, electronic communication. Also, we cover here artificial intelligence, algorithms, networks, cloud computing, and software as a service, which is very actual at the moment for most of the digitalization companies. The companies, they are aiming to digitalize their business. The speakers are here, the Professor Dr. Patrick van Ecke. He is a partner of DLA Piper in Brussels, and he's a professor at Queen University in London. He will come to visit us here and to give his practical insights. We have Thomas Geiser, Swiss federal judge. He will talk on employment law. And we have Mark Holitscher, National Technology Manager at Microsoft. And again, Daniel Saylor from KPMG. Module 5 is about privacy management. We have privacy law, we have implementation, and we should have the management, privacy governance. Therefore, we have this module, and in this module, we will learn all the operational life cycle of personal data, also information security concept, and the actual theme is cybersecurity concept. The speakers are here, Nicholas Nagel. He's a senior DPO and head of privacy office to Austria. Of course, he's coming from Austria. And we have Richard Magner, who is lecturer on data protection and cybersecurity at the University of Fribourg in Switzerland. The last module is Introduction to DPO Role. This module is about challenges and implementation of GDPR in Switzerland and Europe. Experts will explain you where are the challenges, what are the solutions from their day-to-day business and practice. Knut Mager will help our module here. He's a head of privacy at Novartis. And myself, I will talk to you about my daily business at Sonova Corporation. I'm a global data protection manager there. Then we have Ian Schulz-Milling. He's a partner of Ernst Young in Germany, and he's ex-DPO of Facebook there. You will get some insight from Facebook, I'm sure. The last point is terms and conditions. The course will continue 15 days. It's 7 modules in 6 months, and mostly Friday morning and Friday afternoon, and Saturday morning in St. Gallen, Zurich, and 2 days study mission to Brussels. Then we have certification for this. End of the course, you will get certificate of advanced studies, which is 10 credits from University of St. Gallen. And the cost of the course is 12,300 Swiss francs, because we bring the top experts from Europe and Switzerland to give you lectures and deep experience from their business. And the accommodation and travel cost is not included for this course, but break snacks and other small lunch during the day, it's included the cost. And we have discount for this. It's 10% early bird discount till 20th of April. You have still 10 days to register yourself if you are planning to study at University of St.Gallen. And I would like to thank you again for your time. And please feel free to give us your questions. We are happy to answer all your questions. I would like to invite Nadia again here, please. Let's see if we have any questions.
Thank you, Samir. So far, we haven't received any questions.
Okay, interesting.
So,
it means everything's clear.
Yes.
Normally, we had many questions in our other previous
information events.
Yeah.
But yeah, if there are any questions afterwards, please feel free to contact us anytime. And we are happy to answer all your questions or to assist you with the registration.
Of course, me, myself, personally, and Nadia, we are available. You can reach out by phone or email or via LinkedIn. We are happy to answer all your questions. Thank you very much for your time and have a nice day.
Thank you very much and goodbye.
Bye.